Microsoft team, welcome back everybody. I'm Prakash Pradhan, your trainer for this entire series. In today's topic, we're going to discuss one of the important things that every faculty member must know in clear picture about posting any kind of assignment and also working with the rubrics so that there will be complete transparency regarding any kind of your assessment that's been done along with the criteria. So without wasting our time, let's go ahead to MS Team and start how you can assign any kind of assignment and also work with the rubric at the same time. So now, after you go to MS Team, first you need to select your team, any team that you have over there. Okay, then you go to the General tab of that team. I repeat again, after you log into your team, then you need to go to the General tab of that team. You might be having the multiple teams, or you might be a member of this multiple teams, or you might be having the so many subjects over there. So you select that particular team on which you like to work with the assignment. It's not mandatory to go all the time. That means it's not mandatory to go to all the time to the assignment tab to the left hand side that we find in the fourth tab. So this can be done also along with the teams, and go to the General tab of that particular team. Now after that, if you have a look at the right hand side, though you have so many types, our concern at this session is assignment, because we are going to learn today how to post the assignment, how to check the assignment, where do you find the assignment screen, okay, how you can work with the rubric, and also let's go ahead and create one assignment for this one team. So I've clicked this assignment tab, and then you do have options over here. What do you want to do? You would like to work with the draft, or you like to see the assigned one? Our concern at this moment is just to learn how to create the assignment. So I'm going to click create. What do you want to do? Assignment, quiz, or form from existing. Of course, we're not going to select any of the assignment that's been pre-created. Okay, so our concern is the new, creating a new assignment. So that's why I suggest you not to go to the quiz, neither go to the from. So go to the assignment. Now after you go to the assignment, this is the default screen that you find. So here's the option. Of course, we're going to see everything in detail. So first let's go to the title. So let's say, since I am talking about my subject, so I'm going to write computer science. You can write anything as per your need. Okay, now I'm going to leave a blank for this category because it's none of our concern at this session. Now then I'm going to write some sort of instruction if you want. Okay, it can be done. So attempt all the, for example, this is just for the instance. Okay, now the most important thing that you need to understand while posting an assignment is that if you are giving any kind of question to the students, you need to assign the individual page to them. Or if you are trying to post some sort of resources for the students so that they can go through those resources, you have an option over here. Okay, now here I'm going to show you how to create a page and assign individual page to all the students so that they can write the answer that you want them to write and you want to keep as a record in a written form. That's why I'm going to go to the new, and I'm going to select the Word document. Okay, this is just for the example. Okay, let's say you can write any file name that you want. It's done. Now after that, simply click this file, and this is the screen where you can type the question for your students whom you want this question and answers to be submitted. So let's say, for instance, since we're in a lab session, I'm going to write, let's say, question 1, okay, question 2. So I'm going to leave it blank. Okay, so in your case, you are going to supply the full question over here. So after that, you don't have to go for anything, just close it. And I told you that the most important thing that you need to notice is that when you assign these tasks, all of the students, okay, are going to get this assignment in this classroom. So in that case, that means in this team, in that case, what I mean to say that all of the students must get individual sheet. Now for that option, you go to these 3 dots at the right hand side, you click it, and you'll find the options. And I do suggest you students edit their own copy so that they do not interfere to each other's copy. This is one important thing. Now the next important thing that we need to discuss over here is the rubric. Okay, and of course, as we have already discussed that, rubric is a great way to enhance transparency in your assessment by using certain criteria that you'd like to assign it. So let's go to add rubric, and since I do not have any rubric at this moment in order to upload that, so I'm going to create a new one. Okay, I'm going to select a new one. Previous one I'm not going to use it. So click add, and this is the screen for the rubric. Now if you'd like to assign points, you go to the yes. Now here you can give the title, okay, or you can write anything you want, okay, any kind of this description that you would like to write, it is up to you. Okay, now see, the gradings are given over here because we selected over here points are now given over here. Now if you'd like to write the description for all of this criteria, you can write it. Right now we have only one criteria over here, so that's why it's showing the 100. Now if you'd like to make 2, you can simply click over here also, copy row. Now see, you're having 2 criteria. So these are the criteria for your assignment actually. It might be, let's say, programming skill in my case, okay, and the second description what I can write over here is the, let's say, proper coding. You can write anything as per your subject. So over here the criteria you can write yourself. Since you all are involved in education sector, I do understand that you all can write the criteria that you like to write over here. So over here I'm going to write, just for the instance, A, B, C, D. These all are the criteria actually. Okay, this is the first criteria. Second one, I'm going to do the same thing for the proper coding, A, B, C, D. After that, what you need to do is attach. It's attached. If you notice, see over here, rubric for assessment, it's been attached over here. Since I'm in a lab environment, so I selected only 2 and I wrote few letters only. But if you are working for the professional way, okay, so that there will be transparency for the grading assignment. That means allocating any kind of grading or giving a marks to a student, I suggest you to write in detail. Okay, now this is not all. We have more to learn over here. After that, if you see that, assign to this grade all the students, and when is the due date, you will have to specify that as well. Okay, if you'd like to have some other due date, you have a date option over here. You can click it and select when do you want your student to be able to submit this assignment. So let's say on 27 for example, and this is the time. You can write as per your need. Okay, but there is another one I would like to show you over here, that normally what happens that when you assign certain kind of assignment along with the rubrics, either rubrics is there or not, it has nothing to do with this due date. But of course, since we are talking about the rubric and assignment both at the same time, so I would like to focus on this topic also, that due date you have already assigned this, but if you notice that turn ins allowed after the date as well. You have given the due date, okay, 27th June at this time. And what if someone tried to turn in after that time? It is allowed. See here, assignment will post immediately with late turn-ins allowed. If you want to restrict over here, you have an option going over here, edit. After you go to edit, you have also one more option to schedule this assignment in the future. That means it will get posted on that particular date and time. Of course, we don't want to do that because I don't want to schedule it. Okay, so I would like to go for it. Due date is this, and I want this to be immediately come into effect. Now our concern is close date, because I don't want any of my student to be able to turn in after this day and this time. Okay, edit it, and I'm not going to schedule to assign this. Okay, then this is the your due date. Now here close date is here. You click this close date and you can assign, or you can write the date and time. See, this is your time. So let's bring small change over here in time. So let's say make it this one 4 p.m. Let's say 4 p.m. Okay. Now over here, I want them to submit by 4:01. That means if anyone submit this task after 4:01 on 27th of June 2021, that will not be allowed. That is the last allocated time. This is a close date. That means by this time if you submit, it's okay. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to turn on actually. Turn in your assignment. Done. So after that, what we do, after all of these settings are done, then you can simply click assign and your work is done. And if I click, the task is now assigned. It is done already. See, go to this general, it is already done. See, view assignment. oldest one. Now see, it's showing this one. Currently it is set grade 12. It was already shown. That means in this way you can easily actually post any kind of assignment to your student. Actually, it's gonna help you a lot. It's gonna help you a lot. So I do believe that this was, see, it is shown already, computer science due June 27, which we assigned just now. It takes few seconds in order to update this, and then it's going to list it over here. So I do believe this was the easiest step I have explained, and I do believe that you all will be now able to understand how to create the assignment and how to work with the rubric and how to make your assignment separate sheet for every student so that they can work on individual sheet, and regarding your rubric also we have work on it. So I do believe now it was informative to you. If you find it fruitful, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.